Welcome to this video about PLCnext add-ins. There are several add-ins that are available for PLCnext Engineer. One of those is the SFC plugin. SFC stands for Sequential Function Chart, and with the add-in SFC you can acquire the possibility to program function blocks in the ISC 61131-3 programming language Sequential Function Chart. The sequential function chart in PLCnext Engineer has been significantly expanded compared to the standard. For example, interlocks, criteria analysis, and automatic or single-step processing are available and generated automatically by the compiler. When the license for the add-in is available, you will be able to add a SFC function block via the context menu. Then you see here the default step consisting of a step and a transition. And when you click on the right mouse button, you can add an interlock. Just type in the name. And this symbol here represents then your interlock, and via right mouse button go to implementation. You can choose editor to program your interlock. And when you call your function block in your program, by default it looks like that. For the ACI, the Application Control Interface, I do not have an example because I do not have this license by myself. But the ACI is a high-level language interface for remotely controlling the functions of the PLCnext Engineer interface. This enables a wide variety of use cases, such as the automated build of projects and the automated download to controllers for application tests. The ACI will be expanded from version to version and will offer all functions of the interface via methods and objects. And under api.plcnext.help you will find a complete documentation to the PLCnext API. Till now, a complete control is not possible, but in the future everything that is possible for a human user will be possible with the ACI. Currently it is possible to merge changes into a new project version, compile it, evaluate the compiler results, download the project to the PLC and read debug values. Also it is possible to add or remove libraries, importing POUs and AML. Not possible yet is task configuration. Another available add-in is the viewer for Simulink. When you have a MATLAB license and you create a model with Simulink, then you can convert that to a PLCnext Engineer library and use your model as a program. And within PLCnext Engineer you can have a look at the debug values then, as you see here. So when you have the MATLAB Simulink license, you will be able to open the MATLAB Simulink model like that to have a look at it. And via clicking twice on the program instance, you can connect the PLCnext Engineer ports directly without the license. This is only possible via clicking twice on PLCnext and using the GSD port list. And when you download the project, you will be able to see the online values here and also there. With the safety editor, you can add safety related program code in form of save programs and save functions and function blocks. Via the context menu, you can add then a new element. And what you need for that is a safety capable PLC. For example, the remote field control 4072S. With the add-in save C functions, you can create C code-based libraries for the safety resource of a PLCnext technology-based controller and secure it with the help of certificates. The developed C code is packaged in a library and can be used in user applications with safety reference even without this add-in. So you only need it to create those kind of libraries. Under Extras Options of PLCnext Engineer, you will find the section Administration and Trust Stores. And here, under Code Signing, is a section where you have to add then your certificates. Then there is a plug-in HMI Generator. The add-in HMI Generator offers the possibility to create a complete visualization based on a user project without manual effort, which is worthwhile from a certain degree of standardization of your recurring user applications. In an XML-based configuration file, references between function block instances and visualization objects are created. When generating a visualization interface, the appropriate visualization objects are automatically placed on a page based on the function block instances, and the data connections are linked. As a short example, I have here an XML file, and it works like that. When the code generator finds an instance of a function block, for example, of the name FB room, it will create a new page with the name of the function block, and then it will add a symbol on a certain position and will do the connection to this symbol. Here you see the symbol position, and here you see the part that will connect the variables to the visualization symbol. At the end, it looks like that. You add your configuration file, click with the right mouse button on it, choose Generate HMI Content, and then you have here several pages created automatically with the connected symbol. Then there is an Ethernet topology viewer. With that, you will get an overview of your network topology, including connection lines and mentioned ports. I do not have the biggest network here, but you can see the idea. With the add-in simulation, you can download your project to a simulated PLC on your computer. For that, you need to install the needed simulation software that fits to your PLC you want to use. For the AXC F1152, this is for free. For the 2152 and for the 3152 PLC, you need a license. When you search for PLCnext Engineer on the Phoenix Contact homepage, you have to go to Downloads, Software, and there you will find the simulation setup for the 1152 axial line control, the 2152 axial line control, and the 3152 axial line control. For this one, you do not need a license. For the others, you need a license. After the installation, you can go to your engineering tool, clicking twice on the PLC, maybe change to the cockpit editor. There you can change in the drop-down menu the entry from TCP/IP to simulation. And after that, you can use your PLC the normal way. Only at the beginning, it needs more time to start up the simulation because everything needs to be loaded and started on your computer. But after that, it will be much faster and you can use and test your program. And the last add-in till now that is available is the version control system. This function extension enables the connection of the Git and Subversion version management systems. You can thereby synchronize your project with the version management system directly from PLCnext Engineer. Unfortunately, I do not have this license, but when you click here on this button of this cross function bar, you will see that you can do everything here. This is the version control part, but I do not have a license, but here's everything you need. And if you wonder now how to add in general, this is in the same section. When you're looking for PLCnext Engineer, then there is a configure button. And when you click on the configure button, you can decide what kind of add-ins you want to have. And with this, we reached the end of this video. I hope the information was useful for you and see you in the next video.